This is Dave Rudin, and welcome to FCAC Football Weekly. We are coming to you this week from New Canaan High School, and we would like to thank our sponsors: Blue Streak Sports Training, Carl Chevrolet, and Innovative Health and Rehabilitation. This was supposed to be a season when the New Canaan football team was going to have to adapt after going 14-1 with league and state championships because of heavy graduation losses. For the Rams, adapting means a 7-0 record following Saturday's impressive 41-14 win over St. Joseph and number 2 ranking in the state writers and coaches polls. Leading off the show today, we have a special guest. I think he likes to be known as NC Hammer 1. NC, I understand you haven't played since 2010. Are you going to be ready for Wilton on Friday? I was told you have another year of eligibility. Is that true? Well, we're not getting much out of the Hammer, so I guess maybe New Canaan coach Lou Marinelli can do a little bit of talking. Lou, will the Hammer be ready?
The Hammer will be ready. I think I hope you guys are having a great time with this. It was never meant. Really, the fault lies with me because I never really thought about it. We've been doing this for years, and it's supposed to be an award given to the player of the week that works the hardest, has the best hits, and really that honors New Canaan football in the best way. Now, the problem comes when I never really thought about giving guidelines to who carries the hammer out and what's supposed to be done, because most of the time I hardly ever see it anyway. But I guess this time one of our players got caught up in the moment and slammed the hammer down and caused offense to people. But it was never meant, that shouldn't be done, and it won't be done again. But it's more something that we've done, that we've been doing for years, but it has not been. I can see where it was interpreted as unsportsmanlike, and certainly we don't want to represent that in our program. So, I do apologize for the way it looked, but it wasn't meant in that vein.
Okay, let's talk a little bit of football. I think the Hammer's overshadowed a very, very impressive 41-14 win over St. Joseph. You had to be real pleased with the way the team performed.
I was very surprised. Yeah, I mean, they're a good football team, and Joe and his staff does such a great job. I think we as coaches were as surprised as they were that things went as well as they had. How they performed offensively in the rain like that, and defensively, I thought our guys did a tremendous job. So I mean, it was a great football game for us. And you never get a chance to play St. Joe's like that. So I think it's a combination of we got up on them early, and our kids were really ready to play.
We're going to have your captains on in a few minutes. One person who's not here, who I thought was really, really impressive, is Mike Collins, your quarterback. Came in really highly touted, sat behind Nick Cassione last year, and in really miserable conditions, he just threw the ball really well. He's having a great year for you. Yeah, and
he's worked very, very hard in the off season, and takes a lot of pride in what he does, and has done a lot of the things that you'd want your quarterback to do in the off season, studying film. He's just a tremendous kid to coach. He's smart, he's athletic, and a good leader, a good field marshal. So we're pleased to have him for sure.
What did you realistically think about this team coming in the year? Everybody's predictions, everybody's previews was, well, New Canaan lost a lot of people, but New Canaan's always good. What was your sense of the team on opening day beforehand?
I thought we had some good players. The Zach Allens, the Jim Keneally's, Frankie Cotnetta, La Police, and I can name the Sterling O'Hara's and a few kids that came out and surprised us. So we thought we had some good players, but you never really know how they're going to gel. And I think early we struggled a little bit. But now I think we're starting to hit a stride where we're understanding our roles and we're understanding each other, and I think it's really a good thing to see. So you never know what's going to happen. I mean, Wilton could come in here to Friday night and knock us off, and likewise Trinity, has always been a difficult game for us. So we're just going to play one game at a time and see what happens. But things really came together on Saturday against St. Joe's. What
surprised you the most about this team so far? What positive aspect did you not expect to be this good?
One of the things is sometimes I wonder if we're really concentrating in practice. They practice well, but sometimes they lose focus, and it gets me a little nervous at times. But some teams are just like that, and but they work exceptionally hard. Football's important to them, and they're a great group. They're certainly not tight, and they don't let things bother them. They just play the next play, and I think that's part of why they're successful. But I think they enjoy, being together and playing together. So I think that's all, very, very positive, and it makes coaching them a lot of fun.
We got a 3-team race going on right now. If you beat Wilton and Trinity, you're going to be undefeated. If McMahon wins its last 2 games, it's undefeated. If Darien wins its last 2 games, it's undefeated. We know you're going to be playing Darien one way or another. Does it matter to you whether it's for the FCAC championship or whether it's just the Turkey Bowl and you may end up meeting McMahon if it gets in through the tiebreaker system?
This league, you never know from one week to the next. I'm just looking at Wilton. I just want to get us there, and once we get us there, then we'll just play whoever is there. I think AJ Albano has done a tremendous job over there. I'm proud to say that he's a football coach, and he does some tremendous things with kids, and I'm really very proud of him. And Rob Trafone, there's nobody better than him. So. And year in, year out, all those Darien teams are right there. So, it's going to be interesting. If you're a football fan and you love the FCAC, which is one of the best teams in the league, if not the best, I think you're in for a lot of excitement. There's going to be some great games.
What's it going to take? What do you need to do between now and these next few weeks to win another FCAC championship and state championship?
Hold on to the football and do away with our penalties. We may be one of the most penalized teams, I think, in the history of football, but we have to clean up our act and make sure that we don't give the teams anything. The teams we play, the Wiltons, the Trinities, and beyond, they're too good to give them the extra yardage and to give up field position because of stupidity. So we really have to go back and monitor ourselves and make sure that we're not doing those the things that basically cause you to lose the game on your own, not because you got beat, but because of your own mistakes.
Well, it's been a good season for you, Lee. You got your 300th win here. You have another grandchild, and wow, yeah. You're sitting at 7-0. So I don't think things could be much better, and hopefully things will continue to go well for you the rest of the way. Thanks and good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Joining me right now are 2 of the new Canaan captains, running back Frank Cognetta, and about 8 different positions. Alex LaPolice, maybe wide receiver and defensive back most of all. Frank, I know we talked after the St. Joseph game. Everybody was all nervous about the rain. Everybody was unhappy. You woke up, looked at the weather, and you had a big smile on your face, didn't you?
Yeah, no, our receivers, they hate the cold, wet, windy rain. As a running back, that's just, dream weather. More carries for me and more chance to let me do what I do.
I know the beginning of the season's really frustrating. You were out with the broken foot. It took you a little while to get going. What is it like to get into a game there where you get to carry the ball 30 times? That doesn't happen too much around here.
Yeah, no, it was frustrating beginning of the season, but get back, feeling like I'm in tip-top shape. It was just, it was kind of euphoria for me.
You got to worry a little bit. Your brothers were getting a little bit more attention there than you were. What's the mood of the team right now? Everybody sort of New Canaan's always good, but they lost all these people. You're sitting right now at 7-0. You're number 2 in both polls. What's the mood of the team right now?
Right now, we're still coming off of our hangover, if you will, after beating St. Joe's. But we realize we got to get back onto our workhorse. We got Wilton coming up on Friday, so just trying to put together a good work week.
Alex, I guess we're going to disclose this for the first time, but over 30 years as a sports writer, the only person who's ever hit my car the same day I wrote about him, but I still like you. Talk a little bit about the St. Joseph game. You guys were really motivated for this one.
Yeah, it was a great game. We came out, we put everything together. We had a really, really great week of practice, and I think that reflected on Saturday. We put a game together in all 3 phases, offensively, defensively, and special teams, and it was a game for us where we tried to come out and make a statement. No one really gave us any credit thus far and said we hadn't played anybody, and finally we were given an opportunity. I think we took full advantage of it. So we're going about this week as a work week, putting our head down, getting better every day in practice, and focusing on Wilton.
That's actually an angle that really hasn't been talked about a lot. Usually we've been hearing it about Brian McMahon. You guys actually feel like you haven't been getting a lot of respect.
Yeah, I don't think we have, but we're just going about our business, putting our heads down, working hard, and we're really taking a lot of pride in our practice. And I think that's reflected on the field, and we're just going to let it all play out. We're going to take care of what we can control and let it go from there.
I think the sense with all of you guys has basically been everybody thinks we've had all this turnover, we're going to take a step back. You guys have felt you could be the team to beat. You even told me you felt like you're the team to beat after the St. Joseph game. You guys are pretty confident about what this team can accomplish going forward.
Yeah, I think ourselves, we never doubted it, and I think that was reflected in how we practice every week, and it's finally come to fruition in how we play and the teams that we play, and we're hoping to just keep it rolling, and that's going to be based on how we practice. If we practice great, we'll come out and play well.
Okay, great. Well, Frank, Alex, congratulations on 7-0 start, and best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Back, and for our last spot here, we have the other 2 New Canaan captains, offensive lineman Jim Keneally and linebacker and occasional tight end Zach Allen. Jim, I think the 2 units that have been discussed the least with the team and that have been so important have been A, the defense, and B, the offensive line. You guys were thought of as a question mark coming in, and you guys have been an exclamation point so far. What's been the key?
Yeah, we were definitely a question mark coming in, but we've come together as a group. All 6 of us, we're just working hard, trying to get better every day at practice, and trying to protect Mike back there.
You're the leader of the unit. What realistically did you think we could have expected from the offensive line at the beginning of the year? Did you think the unit would be where it is right now?
Yeah, definitely. With all the work we all put in the off season, we're in there every day of the week trying to get better, lifting weights, running. This is exactly what I thought we could do, and we've definitely done it.
You've been here a couple of years. What's it like? You don't get a lot of attention or publicity, and offensive linemen are used to that. But when the offense is putting up, 40 points a game like this, what's it feel like as an offensive lineman?
It's great. We don't really think of ourselves as a separate part of the team. The offense on a whole is coming together. We're all scoring the points, regardless of who gets in the end zone. We're all responsible for the points on the board.
Zach, you've been having a monstrous season so far. You spent a good part of Saturday in the St. Joseph backfield. When you get so much preseason attention like that, do you feel like you have something you have to live up to?
Yeah, a little bit, but mostly, I feel like I just have to live up to my expectations and my coach's expectations, and that's really all that matters. And I feel like they gave me very achievable ones, and I'm just working every day trying to get there.
Talk a little bit about the defensive unit. Everybody said, it was going to take a big step back. You lost all these starters. You're one of the only ones back, and you're leading the league in fewest points allowed right now. What has been the key for that?
I think it's just how every single day we just come in and we just work hard every day. Coach Silvestri, and Coach Miska, Coach Arcamone, and Coach Canzero, and the other Coach Silvestri, they keep us focused every single day. And just last year we had a great model with Cole Harris, Michael Root, and Connor Buck. We're just kind of really trying to replicate that this year.
You look like you're having a lot of fun playing offense out there. One stat line we didn't think we'd see: Alex LaPolice to Zach Allen. What's it like getting a chance to play an offense?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's a lot easier getting the ball thrown to you instead of having the ball go away from you. But I mean, anything to just help the team win. And I mean, we're 7-0 right now, so everything's great.
You like playing offense as much as defense, more than defense?
Yeah, I mean, it's football. Football's football.
Maybe we'll talk to Northwestern, see if we can get you to go both ways.
Yeah,
but Jim, Zach, thanks a lot, and continued success the rest of the season. And that's this week's episode of FCX Football Weekly. We'll be coming to you next week from another town, featuring another team.